All right. We are going to get a reading in for Sagittarius in a twin flame union. If you got Sagittarius in your chart anywhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, wherever you want your Neptune, Pluto, Lilith, Sagittarius, anywhere. All right, so we pulled for book 4, which is Pillow Thoughts, page 95. We'll see what the overall sense is. The bus stop. There is a bus stop on the corner, and each morning a gentleman sits. He feeds crumbs to the birds and whistles a song I do not know, and wonder if anyone leaves roses on his windowsill to remind him that he is not alone. All right, I'm seeing multiple things from this. Right off the bat, like I feel like he's someone who wants to be alone, but he's breadcrumbing somewhat. He's breadcrumbing everybody, and maybe that's the reason why he's alone. Or that he feels alone. Maybe his partner or her partner, whoever they are, maybe their partner feels like they're being breadcrumbed. But this person also, the person could be breadcrumbing because they feel like they are not worthy to be loved. Sagittarius, if this is you, if you don't feel like you're worthy to be loved, because a lot of times we only accept the love that we feel like we deserve, but we got to actually see it through the eyes of God and realize that we are worth more and we deserve more than what we even think, especially if we look at our eyes through ourselves through the eyes of others, or we look at a situation through the eyes of trauma. You know, someone who's been hurt will see a situation completely different than someone who's never been hurt. All right, let's see. Sagittarius on a twin flame journey. What are the spirits? What do they need to know for their highest good? What is their partner saying? Divine masculine, divine feminine. What are you saying? All right, anything from the side? Okay. We're going with that because that's quite a bit. Okay, it looks like the masculine is going to be speaking the most. Feminine's got a little bit here. Okay. These are the cards I had made for me and my divine masculine. Okay. Divine masculine started out sweet. He said, "Close your eyes and feel me. Feel my heart gravitating towards yours." Then he said, "Of course I talk to myself. How else would I get expert advice?" Little arrogant there still, masculines. Then he wants the feminine to know, "You are on the top of my to-do list." Naughty, naughty masculines. Sometimes I'm an asshole. The other times I am asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like assholes. Not true assholes, but you know. So when you can joke around and call each other assholes, I think that's cute. I don't know why. Okay, what is the feminine saying? Because she seems to be all up in her feels. Your person will be the one place you may go when the world becomes painful. He will be there to guide you through the dark or awaken you to the light. And also the feminine says, I have been searching for the feeling of home all my life. Yet it took only a mere moment looking into your eyes to find the compass pointed straight to your arms. Aww. So the masculine is in asshole mode. In asshole mode and want to get a little jiggy with it. And the feminine is all up in her feels. Sounds about right. Alright, let's see. I didn't even ask yet. Let's see. Okay, what is the masculine thinking, or what does the masculine want the feminine to know right now? What is going on with the masculine, please? The masculine wants the feminine to know, you forgave me when I didn't deserve it. So it seems like the masculine's owning up to his shit, which is good, masculines. Ain't nothing hotter to a feminine than a masculine who will own his own shit. That's how you get that little... how you get your special fun time, in my opinion. The masculine is running. And it's probably because he feels like that he does not deserve the feminine. And as I was saying earlier in the beginning, masculines, if that's you, if you breadcrumbed your feminine because you felt like you didn't deserve something more, or you felt like they weren't going to give you more, be careful. And if you're running, you really need to look inside yourself. As well as your partner needs to look inside their self too. Okay. Masculine also wants to say, do you hate me? And please do not give up on me. Okay, so the masculines... Masculine, are you running but you're afraid to return to your masculine or your feminine? Because you're afraid they may have gave up on you because... or may hate you. You afraid they won't take you back because you started running? If the divine feminine knows she is a divine feminine, I guarantee you she already knows that you are going to run. She already saw it coming. Okay, so the feminine is saying, if you want confirmation on something, ask the spirit to show you a particular sign as confirmation. So maybe she's telling the masculine, look, you're running, but you're not realizing that I'm the feminine. If you are not sure if I'm the feminine, if you're not sure that we are partners, that you are still seeing this in the 3D, ask the spirit yourself for a confirmation. And I actually did this myself because I had heard, if you want to be 100% positive, just ask. Like, if you are so up in your head and you are so overthinking it, just ask Spirit. That's what they're there for. That's what Spirit is there for. You know, I asked to see a rainbow wolfie, which is a rainbow dog or whatever. It's something that is not, it's something that's you don't see every day, because there's not like legit rainbow dogs everywhere or rainbow wolves everywhere. And I think it took probably 4 days. 4 days from the time that I asked. 4 or 5. Something like that. It was less than a week. And I saw the first rainbow dog. And then it was just like I kept seeing rainbow dogs everywhere I went. I mean, and it was places that I had been all the time and I'd never seen them there. Anyways, okay, so if the feminine is saying to you, masculine, if you are not sure about us, if you are not sure about me, ask Spirit. Because if you can't trust me, you can ask Spirit. Use your guidance. Relationships are like farming. If you don't plant the seed, you will have no crop to harvest. This is the feminine saying to you, you can't just breadcrumb something. It's kind of like she's telling you you need to take from the squirrel, you know, where the squirrel stores up the nuts, because when wintertime comes, you know, if they haven't stored their nuts, they're not going to find them because the snow is going to be on the ground and they are going to starve. The same with planting your crops. You know, if you don't plant your crops and you don't tend to them, if you don't put in your work, if you breadcrumb it, your feminine is telling you we're not going to reap anything good. You have to give as much as you want to receive. If you want a good relationship, you've got to be willing to put into it. Otherwise, you're going to reap the shittiest relationship. I mean, unless you're just wanting a gold digger. Whew. All right, I need to... Spirit, pull me out of my ego. All right. The language of love is not uttered in words. Feminine is telling you, she may not have told you right off the bat that she loved you, but she tried to show it. When someone loves you, they want to talk to you. They want to spend time with you. They want to get to know you. You know, and that's usually a feminine's way of, or a female's way of getting to know a male. This one hit. We were made for each other. I actually had ordered my twin flame a birthday present back in June. And I don't know if it's divine timing or what, because that was supposed to come in September. And then it got pushed back to October. And then it got pushed back to November, and then it just came in. So this package that I've had for my masculine, you know, I've been waiting to send it out for a long time because I was waiting for that specific one thing. But that sentence right there, that's one of them. The feminine is 100% saying, and I can vouch for it right off the bat, she knows that you are made for each other. Whether you guys end up together or not, she may not know that, but she does know that you guys were made for each other because you were cut of the same cloth. Okay, and it says, you can find inspiration in the most unexpected places if you'll only take a moment to look. Alright, feminine. What else? Anything else here? Before I go to the next deck. Feminine feels like you make me walk on eggshells around you. Okay. When you're in a relationship, especially if you're one that is following a lot of trauma, which twin flame relationships, this will happen. You have to be sure to save space so that if your person feels insecure, or if they are worried, or if they get jealous, or if something happens, if you have done something to hurt them, if you do not create a space where they feel like they can come and talk to you without you just running and running and running and running, as this says here, the next time your partner feels something, it's going to be hard for them to even open up, if they even do. Because this person's going to feel like if you don't save space for them to come to you to be who they honestly are, that you don't care about them. Because if they can't be themselves around you, what's the point? We all want someone to accept us for who we are, flaws and all. I mean, no one of us is perfect. All right, anything else? I keep feeling like there's something else the feminine wants to say. Anything else, feminine, before I put these up? The feminine is telling you she feels like you thought your relationship with her was based all on love or on lust, that you lusted after her instead of loved her. You may have made her feel like you only wanted her, you only wanted to talk to her when you wanted to spew your baby gravy, or you wanted the intimate conversation. Did you actually take the time to get to know your feminine? Did you actually take the time to let her talk to you? Did you make time for her, period? Or did you just stalk her Facebook and think that's who she is? And then be like, all right, well, I want to get my rocks off when you actually talk to her. A feminine needs a place where she can go, where she can talk to someone and get to know them, and they can get to know her, so that she feels safe, especially if she's ever been hurt. And if you guys are coming together in a twin flame union at the beginning, that is going to be a definite. She's already been hurt. That is the journey of a twin flame path. You guys have both been hurt. She says, she's letting you know, I wish you were mine. So if by any chance you made her feel like she had to walk on eggshells, if you breadcrumbed her, if you made her feel like the only thing that you wanted her for was to get your rocks off or have someone jingle your bells, then she probably feels like you don't love her at all. And if you're running and running, if you're running away from her, that is going to magnify that in your feminine. She's going to feel like you don't love her at all. And someone who doesn't feel loved when their person isn't there, they'll only hold on for so long. I mean, the feminines are strong, but they're only so strong. I mean, God gave them the extra strength to be able to deal with you guys. I mean, they knew what was coming, because as a masculine, we all know that is one of the things that you guys do. The masculines are usually the runners. But a feminine can only be strong for so long. And as the saying goes, if they don't wait on, if they're worth it, they'll wait on you. But if you're worth it, you won't make them wait longer than they should. We all have things we've got to get through. We all have times where we need things. But if you are purposely just not there for your person, and you're just like, it doesn't matter, I'll get to them when I get to them, you may lose them. A person, even a good person, even a strong person, will only wait for so long before they decide to move on, because they're afraid you're never going to come back. Eventually, especially if you've got like if you're with an earth sign, they're going to overthink it, and eventually they're going to go into their head and they're going to think, forget it, I'm going to go with something that I know is here, instead of the possibility of possibly my person coming back. And when they do come back, they're possibly going to run again. So what if you take too long, if you make them feel like they are not important to you? Because twin flame journeys, you do not have to separate. Unless you guys are just completely stubborn and you refuse to heal. You guys are supposed to come back into union to finish healing together as a group, as one, to spread the light across the world. All right, what does the masculine think deep down underneath that he's not saying? How does the masculine feel deep down that he doesn't know, or the feminine doesn't know? Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Do not doubt. He's trying. Deep down, he doesn't want to doubt this. Even though he's running, he doesn't want to doubt it, and he doesn't want you to doubt them. Because he's saying, please don't give up on me, even though he's running. So maybe he's got something at the time that he's trying to heal from, or maybe he's got karmic debts he's got to clear. Because feminines, I know that sounds bad, but if a masculine has karmic debts that they have got to clear, you want him to clear them before he says I do to you. You do not want that shit popping up after you're married. The feminine is saying, deep down, life is about making an impact, not about making an income. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. And love is a two-way street constantly under construction. See, she's telling you it's something that's going to be ever going, so you shouldn't doubt. Your feminine's saying she knows it's going to be work. She knows you're going to be trouble. She knows you're going to irritate her and piss her off and be an asshole. But yet she still loves you. A feminine will love you for your flaws and all. But don't take advantage of that, or she will leave you and you will be the one that feels it. Because if a feminine turns her back on you, you'll feel the strongest pull to her you've ever felt. But when the feminine turns her back, usually the feminine does not turn back around. Because a man will run at the beginning, and then he'll realize what he's done. But the feminine will keep giving chance after chance after chance. But when she's done, she is done. All right, so right now you've got the sun in reverse. Whew. Oh, Saggies. Saggies. Okay, you're feeling lonely. You feeling like the man who feeds the birds that has nobody? Are you feeling like you don't have a lot of friends? Feeling like you lost your feminine or your masculine. What's coming? All right, so what's coming for you? You've got a new beginning coming. And if you are not wanting to have babies, if you don't want to have babies, be very careful. Oh, look, at the bottom of the deck, what we got? The Empress. Okay? The Empress. Coming is your Empress. Hopefully, that's what you got here. This brand new start, hopefully, it's for your Empress. So, you may be feeling this sadness and this loss right now, but coming very soon, you're about to have either gain in finances or you're going to have a new start with your person. All right, let's see. What is the final outcome for this? What will be the outcome? Okay. The outcome is the Six of Cups. Let's pull another one. Please, 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 feminines and masculines. This is telling you your outcome right now from the way that I'm reading this is that you're letting your past influence your outcome. The Star. Okay. You're letting your past influence your outcome. But you need to have faith in what it is. There's a possibility. There's a possibility that people can, from your past, are going to try to stop this. I don't know why I keep reading that. It's like, okay. I don't know why I'm seeing this. But look at this card right here. I want to show you something. On her face. Look, she looks like she got beat up. Okay? Even though it's the Star and it's happy. The outcome could be, you could start basing your outcome on things that happened to you in your childhood or things that have happened to you in your past where you thought were happy but ended up abusing you or hurting you. So be very careful of this because you need to remember that your person is not your past. If your person now treats you awfully, then that's on them. But make sure you aren't just projecting that onto your person. And never, never hit your partner or hurt them or physically abuse them. I don't care whether you're a female or a male. Unless you're taking a fight class or something together, there is no reason why you should ever put your hands on somebody else that you love. All right, at the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. It's destined, okay? This is telling you this new start here, this new start that is coming very shortly, this is destined. This is what you were made from. So don't screw it up. by thinking of the past traumas. Do not look at life through the lens of trauma. And that is so hard, especially if you are on this path, because, you know, you have had that, like, drilled into your head that you're not good enough, or you're never going to find your person, or you're not worthy enough, or you don't make enough money, or you're not good enough in bed, or you're not tall enough, or you're not short enough, or you're not small enough, or your boobs aren't big enough, or anything like that. Whatever it is, don't let the past influence your future with somebody new. And it killed me because, all right, I know the saying for Einstein is, I think it was Einstein. Oh my gosh, I just completely went blank. You can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. But here's the difference, and I've said this, I don't know how many times to people that have said this to me, is there is a difference. There is a variable. Your person is not the person of the past. They are a different variable in your equation. They are not going to treat you the same way that everybody else did. Now, if you are being treated the same way, that's different. But give the person the benefit of the doubt at first. You know, go to them and talk to them. And that's where the space has to be had. You have got to make space to where your person can come and talk to you and tell you their fears and tell you what they're afraid of and tell you what they've been through, so that they know that this isn't going to be reoccurring. And twin flames, you are made to purposely trigger stuff of people's past. That is your purpose, to come into each other's life so that you guys learn from each other, so that you guys pull that toxicity out of each other or out of the mindset and get rid of it. You have to get rid of it so you can come in pure love, because that's what the flame journey is for, so that you rid all of the pain, that you rid all of it, and you can stand in a higher vibe, so you can vibe high for the rest of the world, to see that there is a different path, that there is something better that can come. These don't read in reverse. Guys. All right. So, this sun, where you feel broken, where you feel like you have no friends, where you are completely unhappy, here comes this hawk, or this falcon, this eagle, sorry. It says this eagle represents a major breakthrough, okay? You could be learning to break codependency right now, and maybe that's the reason why you're feeling all alone, because you are supposed to be learning to break codependency, because it's one of the things that will trigger a twin flame runner. Okay, and for this Ace of Wands here, we got the Death card, because it says Gandalf loses his life but is reborn. So there is your new start there. That's just like a double whammy. It's like the one saying a new beginning, the next one saying, you know, you got to die to your old self and begin again. And the Page of Sword. Okay, so, and in this one, they're talking about their hopes and their dreams. So more than likely, this new start is going to begin after you guys come together and you talk about what it is that your dreams are, what it is that you want. And hopefully you've held space, or you've learned to hold space and make sure that your partner knows they can come to you with anything. so that you guys can talk about everything else. Okay, so, and what is influencing it is the Five of Swords. And as this came up yesterday for Saggies, in the regular read, and I actually did the Sagittarius Twin Flame read before I did the other read. But, and I mean, it took me forever. Things just kept going wrong. And after I dealt with, I think, 3 hours of putting that together, I was just like, nope, this is not the reading that I'm supposed to tell. And this one is completely different. And I'm actually like this one a whole lot better. Because even though it looks like you guys are split up now, it looks like a new beginning is coming. So, because what's influencing it, what's influencing the outcome is someone has been bound up. Now, this Five of Swords, it could represent also, you know, a fight or whatever, but it's telling you someone's been bound. Someone bound somebody else. And in the picture, there is, there are 2 people that are bound. You know, you guys both could feel like you're stuck somewhere. There could be situations on both sides why you can't come together yet. And you got the Magician. Okay, so you guys have been manifesting it. Maybe you guys, maybe it wasn't time yet. Maybe you guys had things that you had to get through first before you could come into union with your partner. But it's saying here you guys are wanting it. And the Hierophant. Okay, so in this one, it says, dark and secret forces. Okay, so someone's been given a vision of his own future glory. So maybe the person who's manifesting, maybe you're a card reader. Maybe you've already went ahead and looked into it, but it's the Hierophant too. So you are trying to manifest something more in this life. You are trying to manifest something of longevity, of something of your future, because you're looking into the future to make sure it's there. Don't forget though, everybody has free will. You can look at it every single day and it can change every single day, because it only takes one thing that will make someone use their free will and change that. Unless they got major arcanas, you know, they can change anything in their reading that they want. But you got the Fate card, so you're fated to be together. Okay, so this is telling you, coming right now. You're going to see a miracle coming really soon. Maybe it's heading your way. Maybe the miracle is this sword. Maybe there's a fight that is about to be had, but someone's about to bring you the sword of victory. The sword that's going to clear everything up. This miracle that you've been praying for, that you're trying to manifest, you're being brought the sword. So you will be victorious. Alright, and what is coming for the future, please? For my Saggies in a twin flame union for their best. You know, for the best. Okay, coming soon. Oh, I don't. Okay, Saggies, I'm sorry. Confusion and grief dissipating. Okay, Saggies, be very careful. What this is pulling me to, you're sad. you feel alone, like this, like in this story, this person here feels alone. But look what's going on. They've got someone whispering in their ears here. And it looks like someone whispering in their ears is going to cause this person to hurt. Be careful who you are listening to right now. Be very, very careful who you're listening to. Because if you listen to the wrong person, if you listen to advice from someone who is not in a twin flame journey, they're probably going to be like, well, that's toxic, just run. That's a red flag. You cannot go off the advice of someone who is not in a twin flame journey, because they don't know that's the whole point of the journey, is to bring up the toxic so it can be got rid of. Okay, so what is influencing it, and the final outcome of it is you're going to create something new if you stay on this path. I keep seeing a lot of birds. Birds usually symbolize a lot of air. Even like if some elements need the other person to work. Okay, so say if you were this person here, and I don't know why this is coming into my head. If you were this person here who feels alone, if you were on this twin flame journey, what is the twin flame journey? The twin flame in general, the flame itself. It is a mix between fire and air, because without air, fire and that passion, it cannot exist. I never seen a woman standing in this before until right now. Huh. Okay. But yeah, maybe your miracle is going to be the air being blown onto the fire to make it grow stronger. Sometimes we need both parts, or we need to stand in both parts and find balance. Because without the air, you can have no fire. And without the flicker of the flame, the wind blowing on the wick of the candle, it doesn't do anything. Both have to work together simultaneously in balance to create that flame. Here we go again. There's that gossip, guys. See? Both green. That gossip, it's going to lead to someone being hurt. So be careful. Be very careful who you're talking to and who you're listening to. And I gave this warning out not too long ago, and I told everybody, please, 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 please. As of right now, I kept feeling like some people were trying to destroy the twin flames to be the stumbling blocks. So if you've got something going on, make sure you are talking to your twin. If something comes up, talk to your twin. Do not run off and talk to other people. Because a lot of people don't give a shit if your twin flame makes it with you. Because a lot of people want to know that you are having troubles, or want to start the troubles so they can swoop in under the radar and feel like and you will think like they're the one that's saving them, and swoop in and take you from your twin. Okay? Because don't forget, the twin flames were sent here, and they're a representation of the love of God, the true love, the unconditional, the spotless love, the one that will stick through anything, loyalty, love, respect, being cherished. Once the toxic is all gone, then you and your twin flame will be in a perfect union. Well, I mean, not perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. Perfect is boring and lame anyways, but you know, what I'm saying, you know, you'll find peace. You'll find your happiness. The hard times aren't meant to be forever in twins, because they're supposed to hit their hard part, get rid of their toxic, and then show the rest of the world what true love looks like. And especially in this time and the age that's going on right now, especially with all the riots, with all the troubles, this world needs to relearn what love is, true love is, about not giving up on your partner, about loving your partner and treating them right and being there for each other. Okay, so passion is also one of the things that is going to influence this, that is going to be the outcome, that, you know, so, and it may be, you may start creating something in a new passion. You may do it with your twin flame. Maybe you guys are interested in the same things. All right, I got this deck, and I have not used it yet, and for some reason I kept being told I had to get it, so I'm not sure I'll 100% understand, because I've not read this book yet to see, but we will try, because I kept trying to start this and it was just like, get your dragons. Well, okay, in the currently water chalice. Okay, so water usually means tons of emotion. Okay, here you go. This pretty much, I guess it was meant for me to put this out. Okay, one of you guys is in fear. And what happens in fear? Silence. Someone runs. Look at this. How long have you guys been in silence? Because this time looks like it's about to run out. It looks like a new start's about to happen, or someone is going to give up and just start something new. Here is the temple of the sun. Okay, so your thoughts are going to be guided by the universe right now. You are being divinely guided. So it's telling you to stop having fear. Break the silence. I actually had wrote a letter to my twin flame for his birthday, and it said, and I kept being told to tell him, transparency creates transformation. You know, when you hide everything or you don't want to share how you feel, it doesn't create the change. There's not that big of an impact, because nobody knows. If nobody knows that you're sad, how are they gonna help you transform your life if you're coming to them for help, if you don't express to them that you're sad? Okay, so currently you're trying to decide on your independence, or your twin is thinking about deciding on their independence. So be careful that you are not waiting too long, or, as I said, your twin can go for their independence, being like, screw this, I'm done. And that will cause you to grieve. So make sure you do not give up on your twin. Make sure you are not making your twin wait forever. And I think that was one of the things that was just in the regular Saggy read yesterday. And it said, don't make her wait forever. Okay, influence, nutrition. Okay, so you guys may need to watch your health. You may need to recover in some way, physically. You know, if you're drinking too much, or if you're eating too much. And obviously we all have ate too much. Or I've ate a lot of pecan pie. Like, I think I told my mom, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have ate this whole pie by myself, because I had ate it a whole lot, like, for pretty much every meal. And then so she took one bite, so I wasn't the only person who had ate that pie. Because there was always a ton of pies and sweets here, because my family likes to bake and cook and stuff. All right, Merlin. There we go again. Someone is manifesting. So you could be deciding to get back in shape. But you're manifesting all the things that you want. Hopefully you and your twin are. What are you manifesting? Hope and love. This could not be more beautiful. I am so glad I did wait to get this. Hope and love. You are manifesting. You're manifesting, as Merlin did. Hope. Hope and love. I can't tell, huh? Okay. This is beautiful. You may be working on your shadow side. That's what's underneath. All right, let's see. Let's pull the romance angels real quick. What do we got currently for my Saggies and Twin Flame union, please? Saggies with anything in their chart right now. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is telling you it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this is just like the... Oh my gosh, why did I just go blank? Six of Wands, where you're coming in, you're victorious. That's what that card reminds me of. You've got this. So it's telling you, you know, don't fear. You're being divinely guided. Their Spirit's telling you, think in the positive. But it's also warning you, do not try to control things. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, and make sure it can unfold. Make sure you are there and you're open for it. Anything else coming? Actually, what's surrounding? Just go ahead and go to that. What is influence? What's surrounding them? What will be the final outcome? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Never. And under the deck, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of a holiday times together. Free yourself and take back control of your life. Okay, so I don't know why I'm being told to tell you the story about the unicorn. All right, the unicorn, I'd heard this story recently on this set of CDs that I had bought from someone like a month or two ago, a couple months ago. And it got me really interested in the animal guides. Well, anyways, the unicorn actually, when he dips his horn down, he heals things. Like, he purified water, he healed people. And, you know, in this one, right now, it's telling you, you feel what I'm seeing, this cage around this healing. You've got to open this cage. You've got to get over this boundary. You've got to get out of feeling like you're bound in and heal yourself. Because right now, the only person who has you bound is yourself. Free yourself. It doesn't say step away from someone else. Free yourself. Yourself. You have the ability to heal. You've just got this tiny little ring, but look at this world all around it. You are meant for something more. You are meant to heal something more. All right, let's pull a puppy card. Let's see, what do the puppies want you to know? A card for Saggies, please. What do the puppies want them to know? Oh my gosh. Sag. Loneliness. Longing to belong. Sag, remember, if you're on a twin flame journey, if you have a twin flame, separation is just an illusion. You can call upon your twin at any given time. Even if you're blocked, you can still talk to them in the 5D. You have someone that you're meant for. You've just got to keep the faith that they're there, that they're coming. Who's coming? The companionship. Through thick and thin. That's who's coming for you. Okay, here we go. This is your double confirmation. I don't know why I didn't lay this down. What does this say? Free yourself. This says forgiveness. Set yourself free. And give thanks. Guidance is on the way. And it's going to come after awakening. Someone, this is telling you to give empathy. If you are sympathetic to someone else, you will get it in return. Patience. It's coming. It's telling you any day now. Don't give up. Never, ever, 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 ever give up like 2 minutes before your miracle happens. Spirit is telling you right now, it's coming. It is coming. Keep the faith. But don't put your eyes on your partner. And this is one of the hardest things I've had to deal with, is remembering, especially if you are the feminine, usually the feminine's in the twin flame journey. Usually it is the feminine who has the faith. Usually only one does. A lot of times there's that separation in between religion and beliefs. But it's usually the feminine that believes in God. And that's what starts the divine union in between the two. Because the feminine is supposed to look up to God. Just like in the tarot deck. Hold it. Let me see here. Let me find it. I think. Okay, so we got the Lovers. Where's the Devil card? I posted this on my YouTube my Facebook a long time ago. Okay. Alright, so look at this. This is how you know if you believe you're in a twin flame journey and you cannot figure out who your twin flame is. Your twin flame they will believe in God. And I'm going to tell you that straight out. They will believe in God. They will believe in a higher power, someone that is above them. They will believe in the divine. They will believe in something higher above them. If they don't believe in anything, they are not your twin flame. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody wants to say. If you are in a divine union, a union that is set apart by God Himself to show the world the love of God, and that is the purpose of the twin flames. Your partner, it is usually the feminine that believes in God first. Okay? Whether the masculine ever comes to God in this, it doesn't matter. It's usually the feminine that has the faith first. Okay? Because look, this is your Lover's card. Where is the feminine looking? Her eyes are on God. They're up, they're on the divine. They're on, the higher power. The masculine, he's just looking at the feminine. But look what happens when the feminine, not the masculine, when the feminine takes her eyes off of the divine. The devil. You see this? The feminine is no longer looking up, focusing on this. She's got her eyes glued on the masculine. And the masculine is just, who knows what the fuck he's doing here. He's just like playing with fire. The feminine just looking over him and is disgusted because they're in hell. That is one of the key significant things. Your feminine, if you are in a twin flame journey, your feminine will be guided to the faith first, to believe in something higher than you. And the feminine, you can be a male in this human form, or you can be a female in this human form. Either one. But one of you in a twin flame union believes. And if you don't believe but you think you're in a twin flame journey, your partner, your counterpart will believe, because they are supposed to come to show you that true love is there. And you're worth waiting for, and you're worth fighting for, and everything like that. So I don't know if that's important to you, if that's one of the key signs that you're looking for, but your feminine, that's when the happiness comes. If you keep your eyes glued upon your masculine, hell is going to prevail all around you, because you're going to be stuck here chained to this masculine, and all you're going to think about is all the horribleness that's going on. If you want your happiness, if you want your peace, if you want your masculine, you got to look to the higher power. You got to look to God. And then your masculine will look at you again, and they will see you standing in your beauty, in your power. But as it said on the bottom of the deck over here, it's fated. This lover's union is fated. Okay. All right. I had already pulled the prayers for the kids so it wouldn't take so long. Even though this still took a while. Let me just pull one advice card here. Just one. All right. Show me what Saggies in a twin flame union need to know for their highest good. Just one. Not a past, future, whatever. Just one. For right now. What do they need to know in this moment, in their presence, in the now? What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, maybe they want Spirit Angels, Father God. What do Saggies need to know for their highest good? Tower. Oh, Saggies. Unplug and relax for a spell. A tower is not always a bad thing. A tower can be a good thing. Usually you can tell if a tower is going to be bad. But she looks like her towers came and it relaxed her. So maybe your tower that's coming soon, because this is for now, maybe you're going to realize something, or you're going to see something, and it will trigger you being able to relax and unwind and not feel that fear, and just realize you can be who you are. Okay. Here we go. Your spirit animal, tiger. You are being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you are capable of doing so. Tiger actually means some... What was... I actually just studied on tiger earlier. I can't remember. Okay. So, but it will... They do talk to you about healing and astral projections. The tiger does. Zebra. Let go of your fear as you had fear over here. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. And Mouse, you are overlooking some important detail, so pay close attention to what's going on. And this is the mouse. It wants you to pay very, very close attention to detail, whether it's something that comes in a letter or a contract, or it's telling you to look at the fine details of something that is in your present right now. Look at the small, tiny details of it and make sure you are not overlooking it. Because if you overlook it, you can lose something. So don't be scared about that. Just pay close attention, whether you're looking for something good or looking for something bad. But remember, and underneath is the falcon. That definitely talks about astral projection and healing. And I'm really hoping, with this falcon coming here and this mouse being here at the same time, this is telling you to pay close attention to like the small details. The falcon can also symbolize the passing of somebody. So there could be a will or something that this is telling you to pay close attention to check the details to make sure it's right. Okay. That's all I got for you, Saggies. I hope your journey, the fear calms. This tower comes and that fear goes away. Hopefully that tower comes soon, like very soon, so that your fear in your journey goes away and you have good things coming. Because let's hope you get to spend the holidays with your person and you get to spend it in bliss and happiness, because this is telling you your romantic feelings are real. This is the one that you're meant to be with. It says you've already met them. You don't have to keep looking. You already know them. You know your person. Whether you're running away from them or you're talking every day, they're in your life. Alright, Saggies, I hope this helped. And I wish you the best. We will go ahead and go into the prayers for our daughters and our sons. And then I will close out and hope that you have a really amazing December. And if I don't see you before then, I hope someone jingles your bells for Christmas. All right. Prayers for our daughters. She needs to be prayed for speaking words of blessings. Father God, teach my daughter to understand the power of her words. Let her speak words of blessings instead of tearing others down. Guard her lips from profanity. That one's bad for me. Gossip, lies, and slander. Give her wisdom to know when to speak and when to stay silent. Help her to bring love, encouragement, and truth to every conversation. Fill her mouth with truth, and praise to your name. Amen. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up. Ephesians 4:29. And for our sons, growth and maturity. Lord God, growing up is hard. Give my son endurance to reach his goals, overcome sinful habits, and deepen his knowledge of you. Motivate him to leave childhood behind and pursue maturity. Develop his initiative to pursue opportunities and friendships. Enable him to understand your word so he can grow in faith and obedience. Keep him from giving up before he's the man you created him to be. Amen. Yep, there's that. Don't give up 2 minutes before your miracle happens. You make sure you hold on. And the verse, let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. James 1 verse 4. All right, Saggies. I wish you the best and happy Christmas. Much love.